We have won the cup 2 years in a row. Is there some way we can make it 3 years in a row? We haven't been doing as good as in this year as we had in previous years. We are definitely not in first place, definitely not going to win that President's. Not even, I mean, we're in the top five, but I mean, we're getting beat out by a couple other teams in a couple other divisions, point-wise. So the question is, can we do it? Can we win the cup again? Can we figure out some way to push ourselves over the top? And I think I was really liking what we were talking about. I was kind of really liking going after Cody. For the simple fact of that, the contract's great. The extension's really good. It'll line him up with Squires and Savoie as well. And everything kind of points to the direction to get him. I mean, kind of like very good offensively. Obviously good defensively too. He can hold his own on the third line. He fits into our scheme. I think this is our coach. You know, we won 2 cups with him. And look at that. I mean, holy hell. We could change him to the right wing side, which we probably will do because Alex Tuck. So I think we should try to pull the trigger on this. And there's quite a bit of stuff we can give up for it. Including Tuck. We'll give him someone now and then someone for next year. But what they're really going to like here is Bork. That was the right guy, right? What was he? Like a sniper or something? Power forward. Was it him? Well, we're giving him a winger power forward back. I think it was Bork. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was my top. Yeah, pretty sure it was him. And then probably a goalie prospect here, which they want as well. Let me just go to matching block. Yeah, most likely Barker. I think that's the one with the best odds to kind of make it somewhere for them, I think. Yeah, I tried to sign this guy for the AHL, but he's still CHL. Alrighty, yeah. Let's see, this guy was drafted 28, so we wouldn't have to sign him yet. It makes more sense to trade this guy since we have to sign him. But you know what? Yeah, we could sign that guy. And he'd actually take another year to... Actually, that is a good idea. I think we'll have to sign this guy, though, too. Yeah. You know what? Actually, we'd have to sign either one or both of these guys, essentially. Barry or Patolny. Barker's got an extra year. This guy gets into the AHL next year, but then likely we're going to be calling up our guy who's the green backup. So signing 2 wouldn't make sense, but signing 1 would make sense. You know what? Let's give up Patolny. We could wait on Barker. If we have to give up 2, then I'll throw Barker in there. I don't think we will, but it depends. They might, they might really not want to give up Cody Smith, which would make a whole hell of a lot of sense. Yeah, not where it needs to be at all. So you know what? We'll give him 2 goalie prospects. We'll give him Patolny and Barker. Or should I give him Patolny and Barry? So if I have to give up 2 prospects, I'd give him a high elite, but I'd give him this one. And we could... Yeah, you know what? Even though we wouldn't have him for the NHL. Or the AHL, sorry. It'll take him an extra year to come off, actually. That shouldn't be a big deal. I'll throw in Barry, too. We'll give him 2 goalie prospects. Because, I mean, they want them, so yeah, they don't really have anyone. Is actually good for him. One of those guys should pan out, and both of them might be a duo. So essentially, we're giving 2 serviceable goalies. Barry, I think, can still be NHL. I mean, I don't think he's going to be a number 1, 22 at 66, but I think he could still be an NHLer. Patolny, he has a better chance. He has around the same chance as Barker, but he could be a number 1 for sure. So we're giving him 2 guys who will kind of be fighting for the starting role on that team, and who will. At least one of them will likely be better than the goaltender they have now. Plus the top six threat, plus Alex Tuck. I'm cool with it. Wow. Yep, they really don't want to give it Cody Smith. It makes sense. Again, that really makes sense. But honestly, I'm willing to give up whatever the hell it takes. And it's only for, quote-unquote, it's only, you know, a third liner. But the contract's really good. He's going to be insanely good on that third line. You could give him power play time also. I think it'll all be worth it. I think it's worth giving this up. Plus the contract too. All that is value in my eyes. And holy shit. Completely unwilling. This is making me want him even more. I don't know if we'll be able to. Cody Glass could be given up in this situation. But no. We don't really have the replacement for him. We could have given this Bentley guy. 80, 22. Two-way guy, not even a... You know what? Yeah, I want to give up this guy. We have enough other stuff. I'll give up Bentley in this. I'll hold on to our first. We'll give up Bentley. I'll probably give him the 2 goalie prospects anyway. Because again, we'd have to sign them, and I don't think I'm signing either of those guys. Maybe Patolny, but even then, no. So we're giving up someone here. You know what? Let me try to get back someone who's trash to kind of fill that guy's role in the AHL at least. Maybe with a tiny bit of value. I was hoping for a center. Doesn't look like we're getting one. Martin House. I can look at production. No. Nope. Let me just go to centers. Because I wouldn't want a center here. Damphus. Takes a shit ton of penalties. Not even playing. What the hell? They don't really... I guess the checkers are trash. I don't know what any of these guys are worth or where. Yeah, I can check where they were drafted. 3rd round, probably not anything great. This guy, 1st rounder, might be a top 6 guy. He is extended for 2 years, but like, how good is he? Because he's getting that amount of. I don't know. Doesn't look good. It's not a terrible point total. It looks like he should be getting a higher level of points. I don't know what kind of... He's a big guy. Maybe... I don't know what the hell he is. Let me just try to take him back in this deal, though. I have no clue what the hell he is, but let's just grab him. That should go through. There you go. Yeah. Cheering in the streets. This was well worth it. Absolutely well worth it, this was. I can't believe Vaborny's actually first line. He's actually doing better than anyone else on that line. It's hilarious. This guy was a 17th overall pick in 21. He is absolutely pan. Remember when we thought he wouldn't pan out? Still got 3 more years after this one on a $5 million deal. Anyway, enough patting myself on the back. Made a pretty big trade right there. And he said he was good on the 3rd line. Let's see how good. What? Why is he in the AHL? I'm getting a little worried. We shouldn't be hitting the glitch. He's not even paid that much. And we got rid of cap, too. So what the hell? That's very weird how he started him here. Okay, yeah, we can call him up. That's interesting. Alright. There we go. Cody Smith in there. +1. Hold on. Yeah, he loves that 3rd line. I wonder if I switch him. I don't think it would give me anything more with the right winger, because unfortunately Uncle Skoden and Cody Glass aren't huge on that line. I don't think it'll change much if I switch his handedness. I could try it. Or not switch his handedness. Hey! Start playing friggin'... Let me put that Damphus guy in here. I don't know what he is or how good he is, but I'm going to throw him in here. I mean, where he was drafted, I'm guessing he'll be a top 6, right? And now it just depends on how much he's grown over these years. What kind of player he is. I don't know if he'll even be serviceable. Whatever. It was something to pick up. I got rid of that guy, so might as well pick something up. So let's see what Pierre Damphus is. Hell, you never know. Maybe he's a 4C for us in the future. Since Roy is, 32 at this point. All right, I guess I can try it anyway. And again, if this doesn't pan out with, if Montoya pans more to like a 3rd line. Oh, doesn't he? He doesn't like. He should. Oh, it'd have to be like someone else completely there as like a sniper. Anyway, I don't really think switching Cody Smith's position here will do anything, but I should switch it because I'm likely gonna use him as that anyway in the future. So let's go for it. Highly, like I said, probably not going to do anything because the other combination on that line is pretty bad. But, yeah. Where's his point total at right now? Solid. Now, he won't obviously produce as high on our team. He shouldn't lose a ton of... I don't know. He might have, obviously, a decent chunk of stat growth. But... he's also got high elite now, that was correct. He went to like high top 6, now he's high elite, and he's still, he's 26 at this point. So we don't want him to lose any of that stat growth, but if he does, I don't think he'll be much lower than like 85, which would still be very, very good on a third line. So, yeah. And the contract's incredible. And the pace he's on this year, he ain't going to lose that stat growth. Let's put him on the power play, make sure he's there. Obviously. Because he is for sure a power play threat. Yeah, sucks to suck there, Cody Glass, but... yeah, it's gotta be Cody at this point. Maybe even have him on the, on the wing, but nah, I think Vaborny's earned that spot. So we'll start him on the point here. He does have a pretty damn good shot, and he will use it more. Vaborny also has a better shot, honestly, for the point, but whatever. Well, we already have Cam Squires up front, so. In fact, we'll get Cody on the one time. That makes way more sense. All right, and I don't think I wouldn't really need him 4-on-4 here. Nah, we got our 4-on-4 combos and such. All right. So yeah, he has 59 points already. I mean, where does he get a ton of stat growth here, you know? Like, I think that's all natural, man. So we look like we're in good shape for the price tag for everything. And yeah, franchise guys playing second line. Whatever. Vaborny, he earned that. Okay. So, that's about it. I want to see if... yeah, I do have some stuff I could trade for some junk, and I do want to max out on picks. If we're not going to have a first, I want a lot of other picks. Oh, wait, we didn't trade our first. That's right. We have 7. We could get 2 more picks here. I forgot. We traded instead of medium elite, dude. 7th D I could throw in there. Low top 6. This could be for like a mid-ish pick. Top 9 guy, 63-20, playmaker. Nope, he's out. Don't need him. Might be able to get a second for this. We can get like 3 seconds if I also give up some low elites. The question is what kind of second we get for this. Probably some kind of, well, from someone who wants to give it up first off. Contender. It'll have to be a contender second for sure. We'll try that one. No, okay, it'll have to be champion. And one thing matching on the block. We might be able to make that work for a second. Nah, okay, so probably not going to be able to get us. That's the best. Unless there's an... okay. No block, but they're champion plus... yeah, no, I think that was even more value than the Lightning. I think it's... yeah, it's not going to happen. Not going to be able to get a... so let's look for kind of a mid-3 then. If we can. Someone from like the Philly. We'll get a 3 like that. That should go through. We should be able to get a 3, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, so we can get a 3. And I can grab another 2. Yeah, and again, I forgot that I didn't trade the first, so I was talking about getting 3 seconds. Obviously, I can't do that either. But we got 2/3. I can probably get another second here. And that would give us 9 picks. So yeah, sure, why the hell not? If there's... I'm not gonna just do it to do it, but if there's someone... who I think I should give. You know what? I don't really want to give up on any of those guys. Nope, 1862, that's fine. 1962, it's borderline, but two-way guy, you wait on him. McCormick, DFD, 26 or 19. Yeah, you wait on those. Yep, I'm waiting on those. I don't really think I should give up a second. Or try to get a second for any of those guys. I'll keep it. We'll just take 8 picks this year. I didn't have any goalies to give up either, so that's it. Here we go. Let's finish off the year. That's the trade deadline. Let's see if we improve here. Theoretically, we should, but theory crafting only does so much. Alright, Carolina makes another trade to pick up, I'm not too sure, Barry Boulet. I think that guy's like in his prime by now. They gave up Jake Bean, and yeah. Tough loss right there. Uh-oh. Borny got injured. He ain't out for too long, but that's pretty rough. I guess I'll move Seabrook back up. Or should I just do Uncle Scout? No, that didn't work. Seabrook up here. Uncle Scouten up here. And we'll just throw Mikheyev in here. He maintains chemistry. Special teams, We'll just do Mikheyev because that's easy, and he's, again, not out for super long time. Hopefully we don't lose a bunch of games after this trade. I mean, we did trade away our alternate. Oh, that reminds... Yeah, I should actually assign another alternate for us. There he is. Alright, we won those 2 games in pretty convincing fashion, so I like that. We haven't allowed a whole ton of goals either, which is good. That was another thing we would hopefully improve upon a bit, was defense. Cody is better, theoretically, than Tuck at that. Alright, so probably... Oh, what the hell am I doing? That's progress reports. Captains, jeez, man. Some lag here. Menu lag is real. Reigning noob captain. Jaron Myers alternate. Oh, it hasn't even assigned one yet, so who the heck? Who do I give it to? I like well, I really like giving it to Cam Squires. Or, you know what? Fucking Vaborny. Or does Cam Squires deserve more? Cam Squires produce more. You know what? No. We need yeah, you always need a character guy. And Vaborny has good character. He waited a long time on that third line to jump up onto the second. And now he's on the first. Character guy, man. And I think that's the right move because I'm pretty sure he's a presence. At least he was in the past. Seabrook's a presence. He's the only presence, really? What? Oh my god. Well, in the past, it had Vaborny listed as a presence, so whatever. Cool. I don't really want to make Seabrook an alternate. I felt like he hasn't been here long enough, and with his weirdness, I don't think he quite deserves it. Anyway, Vaborny's our alternate, man. Tough loss right there. Let's bounce back with a dub. I think we might have. Or an OT loss. I can't actually. Don't know. Alright. So that, and that. And Vaborny. Back in there. There we go. Yeah, we won an OT. Come on, keep her going. Okay, that's not exactly what you want to see. Now Uncle Scouten's injured. Cool. That doesn't do anything. I'm just going to throw in... Just going to throw in Mikheyev. Alright, here we go. Answer back with a win. Now let's string them together. There we go. That's better. We need to string some wins together here. Connor Carrick, no thanks. There we are. Just string them together now. We need to have a nice little streak. Hello. Found one. Pin him immediately. Pascal Lecavier. Probably a two-way. He's really not that great either, but at least he's young. Watch me do something that I normally don't normally do. Playing style. I kind of am curious about that. I could interview him, but fuck it. Alright, so this guy, he's already been scouted. Damn. I was hoping for, like, more possible steals in there around his ranking, but couldn't really do much there. Alright, moving on to the lows here. Where we want to be. I'm glad I got that extra third now with that guy cropping up where he cropped up. That guy, okay, of course. I can't scout any of them. Cool. Those guys were definitely around that same sort of ranking, general area. Chance to be, and sort of an increased chance to be a medium elite at that point, with one other popping up. Probably couldn't room for like one more of those guys to kind of appear around that area, but after that, nothing. Most likely. It's kind of patterned, I've noticed in drafting especially. That's why you see me scouting as I do, and really going by rankings. And you know, you can kind of adjust those rankings based on how that first round's looking, especially if you're finding, mostly it's if you're finding lows in that late first round, then you're really, everything's kind of going to be pushed forward to a degree when it comes to where other things kind of crop up. And other times when you have very, very deep drafts, you know, low elites can get pushed back slightly, but for the most part, there's, you know, it's all kind of bracketed, and it's all in sort of a generalish area. Alright, there's 3 I'm just going to do. There we are. So if that medium elite guy is a two-way guy, that's probably the best case scenario. Because with 5-year ETA as an elite, unless he really, really grows well, he's likely going to be like a third liner. At least on how I, you know, build my teams. Alright, let's continue winning here. There we go. Alright, tough loss there. Uncle Scoden's back, though. So we've had some injuries here at the tail end. Glass is an 88. This Melnick guy. He's been pleasant. He's pleasantly surprising. Now, he was like, you know, one of those second rounders, but I mean, you see the growth? Like, that's insane growth in that short amount of time. And like, I'm tempted to leave him as this, but like, what else? I'm like wondering what else can this guy do? He's kind of goal scoring. I don't know if that's a decent chunk of shots, but yeah, that's OHL. Hard to say. I'd have to like have him in the AHL to really see what he is shooting like. Could he be turned into a sniper? Is he better than Recchi? Because Recchi's now back to 82. Listed as 4th line now, finally. On a very good two-way deal. But yeah, far from that 84. Anyway, we lost to LA. Let's bounce back with a dub. There we go. Nice. Cody Glass is sorry for how he's playing. I'm a little bummed about that because that might mean Cody Smith isn't getting a whole ton of production there. But there's your vote of confidence. Two wins and a loss. Mitchell Seabrook was not actually out, so that was just a minor injury. Loss right there. All right, we answered back with a win. I don't know. We're likely not going to get 50 wins. I mean, we can if we have a good, but we lost right there, so unlikely. We need to win out these last 2 games. Well, we might. Edmonton's a great team, though, so I doubt it. Yeah. We didn't quite hit 50 wins. I'm a little bummed about that. I kind of wanted at least a 50-win season. But for the most part, I think we were a solid enough team. I think we got a chance to make an impact, but Oilers are going to be tough to get around. They just seem really, really good. All right. Reigning new about 81 points. Wasn't even point per game. Wow. First line kind of slacked. What a season for them. We had 107 points. Yeah, I don't like that our goals against kept kind of slipping, but is what it is. Edmonton had just an insane ratio by the looks of it. Let's see how we stacked up. I think we were top 3. Oh, no. We dropped below. Oh, man. Top 5 still, but slacking a bit. Top 3 in goals against, so we're still up there, but yeah, we're not like the dominant team. Top 5 in power play. Penalty did kind of get better, but it's still kind of middle of the pack. Yeah, maybe on the upper tier of the middle of the pack, but still kind of middle of the pack. Don't like that away record. Home record's fine. Decent last 10. Let's see how the individuals did. No one actually hit point per game this year, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, noob. I was thinking he might hit 50 goals. He didn't. 47 goals. Squires with 42. So 2 40-goal scores. That's always nice to see. Vaborny had 75 points. 26 goals, 49 assists. Very solid. That's why he gets that A. 72 points for Seabrook. So considering he even... Sorry, 3 40-goal scores. Considering he even played back in the second line, his production vastly improved since then. So I'll take it. I don't care where he... Kind of the top 6 a lot of times interchangeable. And you know what? Cool. He did it. Cody Smith, nice. Had 69 points. Wow. Didn't he come here with like 61? So yeah, not great production there in the end. Yeah, if we're going to go that third line route, it's going to have to be Montoya there. And we're going to just have to have a third line scoring line kind of when Glass is on his way out, which is very, very soon. And then we need that sniper. I don't know if Recky's going to be that guy. Because there's Cody Glass. He had 48 points. I don't think he shoots a ton. Nah, he's not really a shooter. I couldn't switch him to a sniper necessarily. 48 points isn't bad with some power play time. I mean, yeah, that's pretty decent. He's so good, man. He's such a good third-line center. That's, you know, you really want it to fall into place. I could even change him to a playmaker. He's so good defensively. We'd have to change, but at that point you need a sniper. We'd have to change like Uncle Scoden to sniper since it's doing that right now. That's not really good enough. He's not a good enough shot, quite obviously. He's would work a lot better on that second line. So, you know, if Montoya, he only had 59 points. He did okay, but he did only play 69 games. He missed a lot, so he's 10 points below point per game. And he has a plus 27, so I really feel like he had himself a great year. And honestly, looks like a 2C. He's not good enough defensively in my eyes for a 3C, but I'll do it if I have a third line scoring line because we have the capability, you know. Now that we picked up Cody Smith, that's a longer term power forward there. Plus, if we, you know, if Recchi comes up, right, like any sort of sniper, if he doesn't pan out, we could trade for another one, and then we have 3 scoring lines and a 4th line of pure grinders. But other than that, Uncle Scoden's a minus. Yeah, third line, not great. Melnick had 29 points, pleasantly surprising. And he didn't get 17 goals. 131 shots compared to Cirelli and Roy. It kind of does seem like this guy's going to take some shots. Maybe he is the sniper. Maybe he could be the sniper on that third line. He's okay enough. He's got good enough awareness, decent passing too, good enough defensively, and his shot is good enough. It's not amazing, but if he takes enough shots, plus look at him, he's good for the third line. I mean, we could get a very, I'm even honestly considering this guy to be a third line sniper now. Then at that point it's Montoya, Melnick, and Smith. I might just, but again, Montoya had such a good year this year. That's hard to do that. I don't know. It's a tough decision. Hannafin, 53 points. Myers, once again, did not hit 50 points. Lol. 2 years in a row, 49 points after a 57-point year at career high. So definitely performs more like a two-way guy. Fine, whatever. He was a plus 41. Still going to chirp him relentlessly. It's just funny to me. 96 awareness, 99 passing, can't produce points. Everyone was a plus, too. So that's good. Everyone turned out to be a plus. Very good for us. Benoit didn't have the greatest of stats. Neither did Georgiev, to be fair. They kind of kept declining throughout the year. But they got the points I wanted him. He had 21 points, 17 games played, so. Whatever. Is Georgiev going to be a guy we can go to in the playoffs if Benoit struggles? I hope so, but let's just say, Benoit, please don't struggle now. Start producing well in the playoffs. We need that. Yeah, Melnick was our rookie. Decent rookie year. All right. Let's check out how the league looked. Oh, man. Kucherov with 110 points. And Patrick Kane at age 40 had 106 points. Seriously? On the Lightning. They just pick up Patrick Kane and he comes in like a boss. Gets 106 points. At age 40. Bullshit, Snapple. Oh, man. Draisaitl, 105 points. Eichel, 102. Marner, 102. Keller, 102. Who led in goals? That would be Jack Eichel on the Yotes now. So, did they city steal Mathurin's spot? 62 goals. Holy hell.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Holy crap, that scared the shit out of me. Somehow Siri thought I was talking to her. I don't know if you heard that, but that...
Interesting question.
Shut up! Get out of here. What the hell? That's disconcerting. Clayton Keller with 77 points. Or, sorry, 77 assists. Led the way in assists. Let's check plus minuses. Seabrook. Squires. We got several guys up there. Vaborny. Looking good. Deadliest sniper is probably the guy with the most goals, to be honest, because I don't think that's... yeah, Jack Eichel's not... yeah, that's ridiculous. Yep. Let's see. Game winners. Borgstrom here. Almost half of his goals were game winners. Absolutely ridiculous. Power play goal leader. Sagan with 19. Power play point totals. Lambert with 37, of course. All right. Shorties. 4 for Draisaitl. How about point total shorthanded? Matthew Beignet with 5. Tied with Pominarev. All right. Let's see any of the Selke candidates here. Couturier maybe. Horvat's definitely in the conversation for sure. Maybe even Kirby Doc. No, not Aronson so much. Eichel maybe kinda, but he's borderline. Maybe Barkov, but not really. Not enough face-offs taken, I don't think. So I think it's Horvat in my eyes. All right, and Rasmus Dahlin leads the way in points. I think this is one of the only times I've ever seen him lead in points here in NHL 20. But there he is. So predictions out the window. Everyone's fucked. I don't think anyone expected any of this crap. I mean, Kucherov, Dahlin. Usually don't see them guessed anymore. All right, but when it comes to Norris convo, Heiskanen, Sergachev, very close. I don't honestly give it to Sergachev. More hits. It's almost identical block shots. Not as good as a ratio, though. That's the only thing holding against him, but he's got more ice time. 65 points, but better plus minus. That's a tight race. I'm not too sure who they'll give it to. Probably Dahlin, but it's actually a very tight race. On to goalies. Let's see who the guy is. Or guys. Vasilevsky. The goals against isn't great. Oh, man, we're going to have a tie because his goals against isn't great, but the save percentage on the team he was on definitely boosts him up. You got to give it up to Gustafsson. Probably Samsonov, too, because of the save percentage combined with that. Yeah, there. I think that's a three-way tie. Because in my opinion, you have, even though Vasilevsky's goals against is pretty bad, I don't think the Red Wings made the playoffs, and I think he has a positive record for a team that didn't make the playoffs. Gustafsson is, you could almost consider ahead of him because of the goals against thing, and with a similar record, even worse record technically, more shutouts too, but the save percentage from Vasilevsky, he faced, they actually faced really similar shots, man. But he had way more saves and one less gameplay, and that's like 52 more saves. Yeah, I'd say a three-way tie. Vasilevsky, Gustafsson, Samsonov. All right, let's check out the rooks. Scott Kadri, 54 points. Zachary Nemes with 53. Who would you give it to Nemes? Because he had the plus par, but not. All right, and probably no good enough rookie goalies to compete with that. Hilbert's not bad, but not enough games played. You know what? If he had those stats and played like 60 games played or something, I would say he deserved it. Honestly, he should be competing with them for the Calder. I mean, he played half a season, had a positive record, 3 shutouts, comparable goals against and save percentage to the top goalies in the NHL. I'd say he's a contender, but I wouldn't say he should flat out win it. We know the game never gives it to him, but we like to choose our own in those times. All right, hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys with 200 or more. There we go. That's more like it. And fights, Tessier. There he is with 33 fights. Trenton Murphy with 2-way. Yep, probably. Ninimaki, 2-way. Weeks, 2-way. No, he's a grinder. Okay, good. Cade Weeks. 2-way. A lot of fighting going on now. Awful lot of fighting here. So there we go. Everything has been taken care of. There's a playoff tree. I'm going to be right back. So there we are. Sharks taking on Vegas in the first round. Us, obviously. So that's always interesting. Oilers, man. They're the ones we worry about. We'll be facing them in the second round. That's really the only people I'm worried about here. Capitals, obviously, again, if they make it, you know. But East, we don't have to worry about the East till the very end. So, again, I like our chances. Obviously, I think we actually have home ice advantage. They were like 1 point behind us, I'm pretty sure, in the standings. So they are very, very good. And we did make a positive, trade. It just all depends on if can Benoit perform in the playoffs. He was injured last year. We had to have Georgiev. We can still go to that. They don't have outstanding. They have good center depth. Winger depth is not as good, but they're still pretty solid. Good enough defense. Yeah, their defense is good enough. They also have Nadivar. He's probably in there. They have a couple. Oh, wow. They have a couple injuries. Yikes, man. They're actually going to be way, way better. Goalie-wise, though, they don't have a whole lot. That's good for us. Elvis might steal some games, though. So we got to watch out for that. But we need Dylan Benoit to basically be super, super good here. He needs to be the guy. I mean, you compare him to us. We are, on paper, kind of the vastly better team. But we need to actually, Wow, Mullen jumped up to an 84. He's clearly ready for top 2 time. Yeah, honestly, I think we hold on to Hannafin and give up Provorov at the draft like we were talking about. And then find us, and maybe for a lefty top 2 type thing. Or a lefty future top 4 or top 2. This guy's looking like a top 2 though, for sure, Gustavo Mullen. He's really looking like a top 2. We should need someone opposite in Nilsson. So what? The current coach likes balance here on the second line. Maybe we should look for something like that. If we can find, I highly doubt we'll be able to find someone like that. But I'll check the draft too. Maybe one of those defensemen in there. Anyway, yeah. Our team's better. It's all depends on if Benoit be solid in the playoffs. That's really what it comes down to now. Can this guy perform for us in the playoffs? Because on paper, we should beat this team. But if their goalie plays well and ours doesn't, we suffer. So let's see. Game 1, T-Mobile Arena. Can we get off to a hot start against the San Jose Chokes? Game 1, a 5-1 victory. There we go. Scoring worked. Benoit played good. Small sample size, but that's what you like to see there in Game 1. Game 2, can we keep up that same sort of trend here? No, we lost 6-3. Scored a decent chunk, but we allowed a crap ton of goals. Series even 1 game apiece into SAP Center now. Gotta watch out. Come on, Vegas. There we go. Back on the right side of things. Good scoring, good defense. All right, been inconsistent so far, but we have the 2-1 series lead. Can we get the 2-game sweep on their ice to get ourselves a 3-1 series lead? No! We get the goals, but we can't keep the puck out of the net. 2-2 series. Game 5. Pivotal game 5 here. 5-2 win. It's just good defense, bad defense. Good defense, bad defense, good defense. So let's change the trend here and win game 6 right here in San Jose. Come on, Benoit. Shut them down. Let's go, Vegas. Oh my gosh, we couldn't score? Really? We get beat 1-0. We just simply can't score? Oh my god, that's a winnable game. Absolutely winnable game. Ugh, you have to win that game. Fucking hell. We just got a game stolen from us. Alright, well, into the sim now for game 7 of round 1. Let's hope we can pull it off here. Let's not get into an early hole. I hope Dylan Benoit is ready. Power play early on. Can we score? No, we cannot. So we kind of needed to capitalize on that power play. Get us off to an early start. Power play for San Jose. Double minor, maybe a major. We kill it off. Wow. Vegas can actually kill off longer penalties? That's crazy. I thought it was an automatic goal. Or an automatic 4. After 1, no score. 0-0. 12 shots to 9. A goaltender's duel so far. Something's got to give. Vegas, let's open it up here in the second. Get on that scoreboard. Get on that scoreboard. My goodness. An absolute goaltender's duel here. But Cody Smith scores. And reigning noob scores another one. Power play. Can we make it 3? No, we can't. But a quick flurry right there. Less than a minute apart. Goals from Cody Smith and reigning noob. And Vegas has a 2-0 lead. After the second. There we go. Going into the third with a 2-0 lead. You have to win this game. You got to win this game. You cannot blow this, Vegas. Let's go. Do not let history repeat itself. Come on. Cam Squires makes it 3-0. Oh, God. Timo Meyer makes it 3-1. It's not a power play either, but careful. Careful. We had a 3-0 lead. No! Go on. All right, get us out of it. 5-minute mark. We look like we're in good shape. Can Vegas shut the door here? It looks like it. Goalie pulled. Doesn't matter. Reigning noob puts the icing on the cake, and we win 4-1. That was actually eerie. 3-0 in the third, and then Myers scores one. Well, we got a good game from Dylan Benoit there. Very solid performance out of him. We outplayed him. We deserved the dub, but we got the dub because our goaltender, you know, he played very good. Overall, I liked Dylan Benoit's performance in that series. Yeah, he had some games where he allowed a lot, but hey, yeah, reigning noob, 2-goal night. Benoit, second star deserved. Vaborny, 2 assists, 4 hits. Alternate captain, baby. Let's go. You love a guy like Vaborny on your team. Alrighty. We won. We made it. Round 1 we're at. Yep, and I figured this would be our opponent in the second round. The Oilers, we're going to be on the road against them. They won their series in 6. We won in 7. They're a tad bit more rested. But I don't think rest will be a huge factor. Maybe 1-2 days difference, and everyone's ready to play. So here we go. We got to be ready for this, though, because Oilers are going to be tough. But before we do that, let's check out who performed here. It looks like the second line really did well for us, which is what we need, to be honest. We need 3 lines to be interchangeable when it comes to scoring. 3.71 goals for, 2.57 goals against. It's not amazing, but it's good. It's good. It's a over 1 differential. Power play was very good. We only had 11 chances, but we buried 4 of them. You like to see that efficiency. I don't like that, though. Our penalty kill's not strong. We really got hurt right there, and we're going up against Edmonton, who has a pretty strong power play themselves and a perfect penalty kill. And we took a lot of penalties in that series. That's a little scary. And their ratio, they didn't actually score a ton. And I'd say we're a pretty good defensive team, so I like our chances. I'm worried about that power play, but yeah, I'm worried about our penalty kill, really. I mean, that's a lot, and we allowed 6 goals. That's a fair amount of goals, but maybe it was like, I don't know. I guess I could take a look at it, but I don't really know how I could fix it that much in the amount of time we had, unless I just stack it and maybe try to counterattack and score on it. Could be an idea. Anyway, Cam Squires with 9 points. Very good. Montoya with 8. I mean, there you go. Second line. Reigning noob was even point per game. 6 goals, but a -2. Seabrook had 7 points. Uncle Scoden with 6. Cody Smith with 5. Aborny with 5. Savon only with 3. Yeah, first line needed to kind of step it up a bit. They kind of got outplayed. Melnick, the only one without a point in 7 games. Defensively, Hannafin, 6 points. Myers, 5. Plus minus on the top 4 and beyond is not outstanding. But I like that. Cody Smith, yeah. I like those numbers. Can he, or sorry, what the hell? Dylan Benoit. I like those numbers. If he can maintain those numbers, we are in fine shape. Yeah, we are absolutely in good shape if he can maintain that. He's a bit inconsistent. But if he maintains that kind of stuff, we're in good shape. Speaking of which, he's up for an friggin' extension. He didn't have a good year, so that's actually might be a good time to look to negotiate with him. I know we're in the playoffs and all, but game doesn't care. Now Georgiev wants an extension. I probably won't get him back because Nikolitin should be. I don't know, man. He's still only a 77 now at 24. I'll extend him now because he's there. Huh. Georgiev might be declining though too, so anyway, does Benoit want a decent... Oh god, he still wants like a lot. I can't really get him long term. Even if I go 5, that's like too much. I could do a 2-year extension, but then he's UFA, right? So guess I'll still hold off, but it's kind of getting dangerous at this point. Anyway, going into the second round here against Edmonton, and well, we know what they have. We know they're a good team. Strome, McDavid, Yamamoto, yeah, they're pretty damn solid. Now, they didn't score a ton, which is kind of might bode well for us. Their defense isn't that great on paper. Hard to say about with that. They do. Oh, they have Blackwood, and he was fantastic in the regular season. Is doing pretty damn good in the playoffs now too. He was one of the top goalies in the season, so yeah, that could spell some trouble for us, but again, I still like our chances. Really bummed I can't commit to Benoit for long. I mean, paying him around that 7 isn't horrible, but and I was talking about if I like went up to 5 years, we'd be paying him around 7. And that's kind of a reasonable extension. No, I'd be paying him over 8 in that case. 4 years maybe. Now I'm paying him 7.7. It's still a lot for a goalie. I can give him a 2. Honestly, it might be best to do. That jumps a lot right there. Yeah, that's the thing. It jumps a lot after 2 years. This is his last RFA. And no matter what, so. We do have to sign him at some point anyway. Might as well do it here for 6.4. Even if it's only for 2 years. Yeah. I guess I'll go ahead with it. It's not exactly ideal, especially term, but... Oh yeah, and Hannafin too. I think we're going to go ahead and probably do the Provorov thing and try to hold on to Hannafin. Oops. Wait, no, that's actually not that bad. It's going to be 32 years or 3. How much is Provorov to after this year? 1, 2, 3. Probably just 2 years on Hannafin. We could play it safer with him. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a very good deal actually. 8825. We're actually technically saving money. Oops, 8825. What am I doing? I could probably do 3 years at that price and it wouldn't really hurt us. Maybe even crank it down to 88 for that. But that is kind of cutting it. We do expect him to kind of be, you know, top 4 guy as we develop someone else, but let's just, if we need him for next year, we can pay him for next year, to be honest. Let's go ahead and do that. Anyway, weird time to be doing extensions, but yeah, I kind of forgot to check after the season, so whatever. Anyway, this is going to be a tough series. They had 57 wins. They didn't even have 20 reg losses on the season. They're a very good team here in Edmonton. Can we find a way to beat them? Can we shut down their high-powered offense and keep ours going? We'll find out. Game 1 on the road here. Let's go, Vegas. Everyone accepted the extension. Wow, 8-2 win. That's a statement win right there. Kept the puck out of the net and scored 8. We said we're coming in here. We're going to knock you off your high horse. Game 2 on the road. Keep it up, Vegas. 2-1 OT win. That's a huge win. Thank you, defense and goaltending. They're really stepping it up now. Game 3. Come on, Vegas. 3-1 loss on home ice. All right, T-Mobile Arena doesn't go well for us here in the second round. We better win this game. I don't want to let them creep in. Let's get the 3-1 stranglehold, Vegas. Come on now. There it is. 3-2 win. A 3-1 series lead. Now, we've been perfect in their building so far this series. Can we continue it and end this in 5? Please do. I don't want to give this team chances to come back. Let's go, Vegas. 6-3 loss. All right. They're creeping back in. Game 6, home ice. Don't give them a chance in Game 7, Vegas. Don't blow a 3-1 series lead. There it is. 6-2 win on home ice. And we advance to the conference finals against the Colorado Avalanche. All right. Looking good. Cam Squires leading the way. You like to see it. You like to see it here. All right. Let's take a gander at how we did after that series and how we're doing. 3.77 goals for, 2.62 goals against. Again, I'm not a huge... The ratio's okay. I wish we were scoring a tiny bit more. But it's all right, I guess. Yeah, penalty kill's pretty bad. We allowed 4 power play goals off of 14 opportunities in that one. Yeah, you know what? I was gonna change it, then I forgot, and I'm definitely gonna change it now. I'm just gonna try to stack it, make a score on our penalty kill. Who the fuck cares? Let's just try to score on our penalty kill. If we're not gonna keep the puck out of the net, let's see a good counterattack. Why the hell not? Keep our top guns out there as much as possible. Anyway, here's Colorado. They're good at scoring, but they're not too good at keeping the puck in the net, which is good for us. Their great power play is not good for us. Their bad penalty kill is good for us, though, so both kind of like glass cannons in certain ways, but I like our defense better than theirs. So maybe we have a pretty decent chance against them. Yeah. All things considered, we should. Theoretically. But they're pretty good. Can't really discount that. They're very good. All right, Cam Squires leading points. Reigning noob now. 9 goals, 14 points. Catching back up to Cam Squires. Seabrook with 12. Aborning with 12. Hard to say which one of these guys deserves the first line time. Savoie now with 12 points as well. Montoya with 12. Uncle Scoden with 11. Cody Smith with 8. 4 goals, 4 assists. Looking good. No goals in nothing on the power play yet. Interesting. Sorelli has 6. Cody Glass only with 3 points. Alrighty. Defensively, Hannafin leading the way. This is why I extended him. Provorov not doing so hot, but it's whatever. He's actually an even too, which is interesting. But Mullen's really doing well. He and Haz are really tearing it up now, and he's grown regardless throughout this year. So once we throw him in that top 4 next year, man, he'll be looking good. Alrighty. Yeah, I can't really complain. I'm pretty sure Benoit, yeah, while his numbers did dip a bit, I still like how he's performing. Georgiev seemed to play a bit more in that one. Ugh, he's not doing so hot. So really, it's all about Benoit right now. Georgiev helped win us 2 cups, but right now it's all about Benoit. Each of these guys kind of has like, I'd say Georgiev has like 1.5 cup wins and Benoit has like a half a cup win. But to be fair, he played a lot of that first time. We just gave it to Georgiev to complete the reverse sweep. So maybe, yeah, Benoit's got, yeah, I don't. I'm being weird and technical right now. Ignore me. Anyway, he's still doing good enough, right? But now this is the big test. This is a big test. Before I forget, I'm gonna do that thing with the penalty kill. I think I'm just gonna try to load it up with some guys who can score. Let's just fucking counterattack on the penalty kill since we can't get the puck out of the net. I still kind of like Cody Glass on it somewhere. I could go Glass and Melnick, Roy, Sorelli, but you know what? Like I said, I want to kind of do something weird here. Does Reigning Noob likes the penalty kill? That's good. Who else likes it? Does Savoie? Might be, but no, he doesn't. No, he's kind of neutral. Might be good to have some kind of a power forward there. No, he's neutral. Shit. It's because he's a sniper. The game really doesn't like you putting snipers on there, huh? Yo, wait, that's a -3. Or I can go with reigning noob and someone, maybe Cody Smith. Let's see how good he is for it. No, that's a -3 too. I don't really want any minus if I could help it, but we might not be able to avoid that. Who was on here before? What it feels like noob and glass. Cody Glass is good enough offensively to help out with that. Let's go noob and glass top unit. Load that up. Nilsson and Hannafin. Hannafin is getting points, so that'll help. Let's see. Squires and someone. I don't think that's going to be a great idea, but just Squires like the penalty kill. He's neutral to it. Seabrook was neutral too. I don't know if that's going to be like, yeah, it's going to be too much of a minus. Again, the minuses don't. I can deal with like a -1. I don't want anything more than a -1. Interesting. Why does that? Oh, because he's okay. Let's see. Montoya Squires. Well, that and it's a -2. Not a huge fan of that. Is there anyone that could take face-offs to get in there? Uncle Scoden can't really. And that's definitely not a good idea. I don't know, I'm trying to throw stuff here. Could go with like Nick Roy, but again. It's all do I want is it worth getting only a -1 with having Nick Roy in there instead of someone else? He's got 80 face-offs. We can use like Seabrook and Squires or something weird like that. It's not great, but I'm just thinking of ways we could just counterattack and just score. He's fast. Squire's fast. I mean, no, I'd rather have the -2. Keep Mullen in there. Yeah, it'll have to be something like this, I guess. I don't know, for a 3-man, I'll keep that kind of how it was. Not much I could do in that case. Yeah, let's put some scoring guys on our penalty kill, just cause. If we're not going to keep the puck in the net, let's see if we could just get the puck in there and then fucking score. We'll see. We got some talented dudes up there. Alright, that's what we're going with here. And we are facing Colorado here. Let's see what they got for us. Landeskog, McKinnon. Wow, Landeskog's still there. McKinnon, Rantanen, yep. Scary first line. Cott, Jost, and Domi. Bauer. Wow, they got some depth. They have a strong top 9 like we do. Their fourth line might not be as good, but it's going to be capable. They have great. Yeah, Bowen, Byron, Makar is solid. Still pretty good looking all the way around. And man, they even have, yeah, they have way better depth than I'm giving them credit for. Goaltender, Spencer Knight. Hasn't been incredible, so that's good for us. He hasn't been great, so that's our in right there. But trying to shut them down is going to be tough in its own right. But I think we got some pretty good combos to do it. We'll see. But I like our chances, I guess. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's conference finals. It's going to be tough either way. We'll see. All right. Only one way to find out. We have home ice, so that's the good news. But it's Colorado, McKinnon, Rantanen. That's bad news. Game 1. Can we get off to an early good start, Vegas? Let's go. T-Mobile Arena's rocking. Wow. 4-0 shutout. We scored. We kept the puck out. That's huge. That's exactly the start you want. Game 2. Can we do the same thing here to Colorado? Don't care. Come on. No, we lose 4-2. So they get their offensive guns going and shut us down. 1-1 series. On the road now in Pepsi Center. Don't care about the scouting. Ooh, a 2-1 OT win. A tight defensive game. And we come out on top. We've been winning some of those clutch games. That's good for us. 2-1 series. Can we break out here again in Game 4? On the road. 3-2 win. Another tight 1-goal win. And we have a 3-1 series lead. In great shape here. Game 5, let's end it right here. T-Mobile Arena's rocking. The drummers are going. We're cranking up that fucking obnoxious siren. 7-2 victory. Oh, well, it worked. The fanfare worked. And we are off to the Stanley Cup Finals. I almost said Conference Finals. No, son. Stanley Cup Finals once again. Our third appearance in a row. Guess who? Guess who? They're going to be looking for revenge. The team we reverse swept 2 years ago for our first Stanley Cup victory is back for revenge here in the Cup Finals 2 years later. We beat their rivals, the Capitals, last year in 7. Oh, man. Let's hope we don't have to do that crap again. But, all right. Let's take a look here. I should have checked what our shorties were last time, too. Oh, well. All right. Let's see. Western Conference. Wow, our goals against got way better. And I think our goals for went up slightly, or... No, I think it went down slightly. Either way. 3.72 goals for, 2.39 goals against. That's looking good. Power play dropped a bit, interestingly. Penalty kill got up a bit. We don't have any shorties for. That sucks. Oh, well. Still haven't scored any shorties. We're trying. We're trying. All right. And our opponents, let's see how good Pittsburgh's been. Oh, man. They're very similar. Better power play. Not a great penalty kill like ours. And they do have a couple shorties, though. Again, kind of identical. Us two. Their goals against has been better. But ours keeps improving. So hopefully Benoit keeps getting hot at the right time. Hopefully we don't have to go to Georgiev again. Because I don't know if he's got what it takes anymore. It's all about Benoit, man. You've got us this far. Your numbers have been great. You got to keep us going here. Let's see how the team's doing. Cam Squires really leading the way here with 21 points. Reigning noob now, point per game, 12 goals. Uncle Skoden with 16 points. Seabrook with 15. Vaborny with 15. Savoy with 15. Montoya with 15. Smith with 13. We're getting a lot of solid production. Sorelli with 9, man. This guy is just a playoff performer. He has been fantastic for us. Glass only with 6 points. He's a +9, though, so at least that's good. Glass is kind of useless without power play time, I've noticed. Pretty solid. Hannafin, Jaron Myers now, too. What a great pairing this is. Has got 6 points. Nilsson with 3 with Provorov, and everyone's a solid plus, though. And, God, Benoit. His numbers are great. His numbers have been really, really fantastic, and they continue to get better. Glad we extended him for another couple years. You could argue, if he performs like this consistently, that he deserved that bigger contract. But again, he's been a bit inconsistent, playoff-wise, season-wise. So, smarter to go shorter term with him. But he's been great right now, so if he wins us a cup, I mean, these could be Conn Smythe numbers, especially if he really shuts it down here and we win. We'll see. We'll see if Dylan Benoit is deserving of it, but this is going to be tough. We got the Pittsburgh Penguins staring us down, wanting revenge here, standing in the way of our three-peat. So, let's see what they got. So, Gensel, Blay, Marner, pretty scary. Svechnikov, there's no way Chartier's there, but Mantha, Severed, Jones, pretty weird. Yeah, okay, there you go. You got Fox, Duclair. Oh, man, they look like they have really good depth. Not amazing defensively, but it's been good enough, and they got Matt Murray, who's really been shutting it down. He's having one of those veteran runs, so it's going to be tough. He does look like he's about 34 in that picture anyway, so he ages well with NHL. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one. But I like our offense better than theirs. Like, with their center core looks weird. There's no way Chartier's there, man. He's 10 points, though, somehow. Maybe he is there. Look at the point totals. How the hell? How's that even happening? Well, I think we're better. If I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, I think we're better. They've kind of walked through the first round 12-4, but I think our team is just flat out better. And I think we could score from a variety of locations. I wish our third line would score a bit more, especially 5-on-5. But hey, everything else, man, we're looking so good. Benoit, you got to keep up what you're doing here. All right, Stanley Cup Finals, Vegas. Can we get the job done? Can we do the three-peat? I've never done it here, and I haven't done something like this since like NHL 17. I don't think, maybe 18 when we had Minnesota. But home ice, T-Mobile Arena. Let's go. Game 1. Come on, get off to a good start. 4-1 loss. It's not great. All right. Put it behind you. Game 2. Let's go. They scored. We couldn't score. We got to shut them down and score now. We didn't shut them down, but we scored. Provorov. Okay, it's only a mild concussion, but that's still a pretty sucky injury. Mullen goes up. Travica goes all lines. It's not for too long, so we'll deal with it. We got the win, though. 7-4 win. He's actually out for longer than I thought. It said minor concussion, but it said the 6th. That's actually not... That's pretty bad. All right, it's a 1-1 series, though, but we have had trouble keeping the puck out of the net right now. Game 3 on the road here. Come on, Vegas. 4-1 loss again. Yeah, we're having trouble scoring. We are having trouble scoring against this team. All right. What's going on here? $16 points for Baborny. 17 for Mitchell Seabrook. It's not a huge difference, but they're producing very similarly, so let me get Seabrook in there. 17 points. Tons. Need more out of glass, man. That's not a good idea. Shit, man. Could do that, but that's only a +1 there. And that kind of maybe? Let's try that just for some slightly better chemistry. Kind of spread the love on that. Benoit's numbers have really slipped in those first few games, but I don't know. Let's try something like this out. We're down 2-1. I had to change it, though. That's a couple times we just couldn't score. Down 2-1 here. One more game on the road. Come on, even this series back up, Vegas. Come on now. We lost in OT. We did score, though. We just can't keep the puck out of the net. Fuck me. Do I switch? Do I go to Georgiev? Do I go with the thing that worked? I want to trust Benoit here, but we can't. We have not kept the puck out of the net whatsoever. We allowed 4 goals in every single game. So I'm gonna try go for Georgiev and hope the clutchness pans out. He hasn't looked good coming in relief. You know, no, fuck that. Benoit's, Benoit's earned it. We're gonna sink or float with Benoit. We're gonna sink or swim with him. Can we force a Game 7 here, or will Pittsburgh get their revenge? Home ice for Game 5. Yeah, we didn't score enough. It wasn't completely his fault, but yeah, again, we let in 4 goals. We just didn't score. Didn't score enough. So Pittsburgh wins the cup in 5. We cannot get the three-peat. So congrats to them. Maybe I should have went with Georgiev, but as I said, Benoit was having a much better year. I think we went up against someone who was just going to score no matter what. Even it didn't look like they should score that much, to be fair. I'm still really not agreeing with how... I can't check their lines now, fucking bitch. I don't know, man. They had like Chartier on the second line, like really, and he had like 10 points. Come on, man. Whatever. It is what it is. We didn't get the job done. It sucks, but hey, it happens. So we're gonna do some revamp. It sucked losing Provorov too, but I mean, again, he wasn't really the main issue there. Main issue was we couldn't score enough and we couldn't keep the puck out of the net. We went from being able to keep the puck out of the net to not keeping the puck out of the net, just plain and simply. So it sucks, but whatever. We got the repeat. We made it to the Cup Finals 3 years in a row. If we can come back and win another cup or two, I'd still consider us a modern-day dynasty, but that's a tough one to lose right there. That is a tough one to lose right there. So, congrats, Pittsburgh. They got their revenge. We couldn't quite pull the rabbit out of the hat. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you in the next one.